The opening rip is going to be very fast, very furious. Shazam will find first blood, making the play right onto A. Android trying to get some help from Sam, and boy, has he found it. EU also getting the mix, so the defensive rotation from NRG. Considering maybe just a jump peek to see if he can open up some space for the Reyna. And Android off screen will find elimination. EU around the corner. Sick does find one. Underneath, Zoms will take down two more, so hold on a second. All of a sudden, a 3v2 turns into a 2v1 the other way.
Zoms can't get the gun, though, over the wall, so he's going to just work with the Frenzy for now. It's Sick on the Spectre that can really get a lot of work done. That wall is still available, so at least the 1 star, I think, for Zoms. So this 2v1, you have to say, is looking like it'll go the way of Sentinels. NRG only have techs available. The good news for techs is full armor, full utility, outside of losing 1 Cloudburst. If we can isolate a couple of 1v1s, that would be the way to go, but getting over this wall is going to reveal information, and that's a dash gone already.
Very quick, right into the Cloudburst. Gonna tag for the defuse. Both players of Sentinels stacked on top of each other, and Tex never fully checks the corner, so Sentinels, they respond back with some frenzies and some sheriffs comes through. Android's position will be known, but Tens was already on the way from the high ground. Not able to lock down shots. Fortunately, Zoms was there. Even exchanges thus far, although Sam keeps things a bit interesting with this Sheriff 1 tap. But have to get some help from EU. None will be there. It's a second, not going to snap for the third. And this is where I feel like NRG, that there is no other Sentinel member here. But that means that, of course, the hit is coming pretty quickly. Brilliant slow orb, though. That will make a steep halt to what's coming through into B immediately, allowing a chance for NRG to rotate on, and Tex makes good on 1, not going to find the second 1 tap. Cosmic Divide also providing a bit of a barrier, and Zoms will use that to their advantage, making it now a 2v2. Third contestant will also drop just up to EU, who does have the ability of maybe splitting this here, has the Spectre to play with. But the problem is you've got to check both left and right, sees the first, swaps now over to the AR. Only a little bit of damage confirmed on the Tens, who changes the angle, finds the kill, and Sentinels win their, third consecutive round here, 4th consecutive round.
Empress has been popped to the stage as well. Android hoping for a lot here. That's Tens on the other side. Can he do it, though?
I don't think the
timing has to be really good, and Tens has shut him down. Tens slows an Empress, and that's the one big tool for Android, and also for NRG gone. And you talked about the fact that they got no utility, now they got no members, trying to get the frags, trying to get a couple of counter trades. Come down to EU, but 1 versus 3. Only Tex alive. We've seen Tex be the last surviving member, at least. I think this is his 3rd round where he's been the last alive. He's had a couple of 1v2s. This one's a 1v3. The last round was also a 1v3. He's got a gun, no Blade Storm, but still a hard job.
Oh, the hat of the Cypher will poke, so at least Tex will know that Dapper's playing on the ropes. And you just have to go back to that 1v1 between Android and Tens. The Leer from Android, I don't think fully got through on Tex.
He missed dash.
Yeah, tries to make the same play as he did a couple of rounds prior. Has to go to the reload. Sick is just running at him with Dapper. No problem there. Yeah, it just feels a bit unfortunate. Android going to get overwhelmed, and if that Leer hits, maybe there's a chance to read that the pressure was on, but elevation as Sentinels set up their post flank, which is largely just on top of this Cosmic Divide wall. Android will find a couple Techs and more. Okay, so hold on. Tex with this dark cover could pick up a rifle. Things could get interesting here in this 2v2. Daps playing the other angle. The 1 taps just continue to fall through. Daps will find it. Apparently, no ARs or SMGs required. They'll just get it all done with the pistols.
Gun, though.
Yeah.
We'll at least get a kill.
Yeah, the gun not being collected is actually pretty big, but he does get a second chance. Finds Dapper, who was trying to lurk through a tower. So now a 3v4. Numbers in favor of NRG's defense, but the weapons still very much so favoring Sentinels. EU holding alongside, to be fair, with Tex, who's only got a couple of knives left, remember, in B main. Shazam once again being the vanguard for this push. Comes through, but they don't fully clear. This is going to be huge. EU finds the first knife battle, but it's EU for the trade. And it's up to Zoms. 1v3 situation, caught out no man's land. NRG able to pick up another round. Obviously, Gravity Well actually soaks in a lot of this push. Dapper through the cyber cage for 1, gets away, gets the reload, and also gets a bit of help from Tens up top. And then after the reload comes through, Dapper will find the 3rd elimination in this round, also getting some self-sustain. Go call to just push through the barrier orb, but the slow orb will be there to delay. Tex maybe an opportunity for a little mini pinch. No chance, and a flawless pistol comes through for Sentinels. They're now up 10-3. Also keep in mind, as we continue on with the perspective of this NRG push through the middle, that the spike is also down beyond A. Shazam going to be tested and does walk away with one. That's not bad considering the circumstances. Dark cover. Hawk moving through. Spike will now be trailed back to get collected. Sentinel's defense has largely rotated, and Zoms is going to be tested. He does provide one elimination. Also sees Daps in the corner. Sick trying to take good on that, but it's NRG from the high ground who do take the eliminations, leaving Zoms by themselves, waiting for help from Dapper. This is a 2v2. Spike has not made its way forward yet, and they're trying to isolate Dapper first. Beautiful call, and now you know you can safely rotate to B for a free plant.
And Zoms is really far behind here, 79 HP. A little bit of util remaining. All's going to slow things down considerably, so I guess it would depend on which way Zoms decides to path. This is rough. I mean, that 1v1, I mean, when you see Dapper's positioning, it's like, oh man, Dap's getting that one kill. That does everything in the round, and with EU watching the stairs, watching the cross, through dash away, somebody from NRG walking into the operator, looking pretty good. Tex right now trying to get some attention over towards B. He's pulled over 3 members. While that's happening, the Seekers and the rest are trying to make their way on towards A, and this is what I'm talking about. When NRG try to get on a site, Shazam is there, and he will get the first kill.
Oh, beautiful hold from Daps. The resurrection into Shazam will be free, as Zoms is able to find Som in return. Daps up top. Spy cam was placed to keep A tower safe. The spike is also down at A, which Sentinels obviously know at this point. And Daps really can't do anything until Tex gets here, still rotating through defensive spawn.
This entire round rests upon Tex, a single 1v1.
Wow.
And there it is. Sek will find the shoulder straight through the wall as well. You know, Daps, his time is limited. This is done for. Daps cannot do it. Stick with 3 kills. Sentinels 13 and 7, and that was off a 9-3 start. Defense, we always thought was Sentinels favored. You know, weirded me out a little bit, though. I'm so used to seeing Tex play that.
Oh, how about that repeat from Sick? Counter curveball, but it's going to be an even 1-for-1 exchange. Tens needs to decide which direction he wants to look and chooses incorrectly as Tex finds the next elimination, giving a numbers advantage to the side of NRG's offense. Sick waiting for help, and well, Shazam will be here alongside Dapper as well. The spike has been planted. We stay even numbers 3v3. Recon Bolt will go out, not going to really reveal too much, but now the retake coming very full force, but nobody checks underneath Hell. And Android, well, he's only good for one of what looked to be a pretty easy lineup for 2, so it actually responds to just being on the Daps. Daps v Dapper, and how about the Cypher v Cypher battle? Daps will clutch things up with a 1v2. NRG are delaying this hold. They still have 2 members lurking mid-map.
Waiting for Util to come back online. Recon is not quite there for Shazam yet. Is there for EU, and with EU down, that's going to be rough. 3 versus 3, and suddenly looks so much better for Sentinels. Android's obviously still on the other side of the map. Android's the one that really need to worry about because he's got the rifle in hand. And there it is. It's Tex and Android for all the kills.
And it just comes down to who's going to go first, really, because the Recon Bolt is one of the only big pieces of utility they have as far as a retake is concerned. Shazam up top, just spamming, gets blessed with the kill onto Som. That's completely blind. The Cosmic Divide also now in play. Here comes the retake. All 3 Sentinel members from the same angle. Down low, Shazam able to only find one so far, but it snaps in a corner. Tally 4 for the Cypher, and NRG take a pivotal round to go up 4-2. So nice trade back. That's going to be a free weapon upgrade as well, as Sick will collect that. Shazam will pick up the Judge. Spike planted, 4v3, still numbers favoring that of NRG's offense. Here comes the retake. Beautiful curveball. That'll find one for free, but Android there to follow up. It'll leave Zoms down to a 1v3 situation through mid-market.
Has to find a timing on Android. Can't get it. Android did have his back turned for just a little bit, but the spider sensors were tingling. Turns around, that's a freebie onto Zoms. Not quite free, but allows Sentinels to take control of that also. So as we head below 30 seconds, with the Android down especially, this attack is not going well.
EU feeling the pressure right into the Hunter's Fury. No eliminations there. Zoms in a corner, able to find one. Sick helping for the second, but Daps will eventually leave some sort of an opening. 10 seconds onto the clock. Have to find these kills, and EU finds them quickly. To the knife, and then to the plant they go. Dapper 1v2. He's going to see Daps' weapon, but the door will quite literally shut on this play. Also catching him mid-reload. Daps able to clean things up, and NRG find themselves on 6. And a Judge in place, and well, we've seen a lot of successful moments from Sentinels with those weapons, but not this time. Som teleporting into the back line. He's cleaned up 3. The door is now wide open to get onto the A site, And Shazam, well, what can you do? Would be highlight reel-esque, but only finds one. Sam walks away the breadwinner here in round number 9 with 4 kills. From the side of NRG is moving over through B main. Gravity Well will slow down the run it back. Dapper has already found 1 elimination on towards the site itself. Android pushing through. Reads information, but no kills to speak of. So 5v4 defensive advantage for Sentinels. Dapper on the side, able to find it through the Radianite crates, and that will be a now of more steep advantage for Sentinels. 4v2 we go.
Android goes down to 10, so despite taking down Sek, I mean, the rest of the flank is going to be successful.
Nebula, hot hands, denying any pressure. Ten's even finding some spam through the smoke for a first blood. That's going to lead to a clean take for Sentinels onto the B site. Retake now required. Ten's denying as he finds a second elimination. Curveball also coming out, but Alir was in the way, so nothing will really occur off of that. Sam, big 1v1 here versus Dapper. Doesn't win it. In EU with the trade, this would have to be a 1v5. Finds a second. Has a little bit of utility to play with. The recon bolt will not find much of anything. And then, well, the last 3 Sentinel members are looking down Stair Alley. But that'll be enough. They've been stalled a little bit more here as they have not found that first blood as of yet in EU. Good response out of the shock darts for 1. Shots from Ten's not all that clean. He gets dealt with. Trade's looking okay, but maybe not good enough. Zom's on the site, nowhere to go. And NRG get an angle towards these members over towards heaven. It's just a curveball, just a delay. There's the second. Here comes Tens on the run it back. Not going to find anything, but Daps is able to find his trade. 1 for 1 they go. Sam's able to take down 1 more, and as Sick holds the site, NRG will also be spent. Daps, could you find a kill here? Sure will. We'll get the first. EU gets a second and the third. So the entire play for Sentinels shut down, and NRG working for a thrifty until Sick has something to say about it. Shazam trying to work from behind, and well, as Sick finds the third, we get a 1v1. Android has collected a weapon, and they know the spike is down. Shazam has to grab this, and he sneaks it away. 35 seconds, plenty of time to play for. Just down to who peaks first. Shazam holds it, gets the shot in line, and Sentinels salvage the round to bring it just to 1.
Help him out. So that's 1 player advantage. Goes wide very quickly. Tens doesn't have a gun, but does have the Blaze Storm. Daps will have to do a great job here. They'll know that 1 person is at least in, and instantly Tens decides to dive in, and Daps finishes him off in EU as well for a couple. That could be the round found. Indeed it is. 3 kills for EU, and they hold B. Just the 2 players, it's all you need.
As far as where they're positioned, Spike will be planted. Hunter's Fury is going to come through. That's going to clear some space, but not really find too much as far as damage value is concerned. Dapper needs to find his first kill, and Andrew gets caught looking the wrong way. More consideration as Dapper continues to look left, right, upside down, inside out. Here comes the next hit from Sam up the middle, but there's good help from Sick. Dapper able to turn around, but it's Tens. Crossfire, easy elimination. Sentinels.
I believe it was Andrew. Really slows things down.
Sick gonna go immediately in as he tries to hit the run it back. Shazam, shock bolt for the first blood. Second shots will come through. Tens finds the third, and what is largely a setup that was influenced by the fact that Tex is on the flank. He will not actually be able to make all that good on it, as there was a trap wire to conceal it anyways. So it's 5v1. Tex just trying to do as much damage as possible, but regardless of what happens here, Sentinels, you would have wanted to win this round cleanly, and they absolutely should. And there comes the run it back. Recon Bolt's not going to see anything. The whole retake from the side of NRG is going to come right through, but the Cyber Cage is beautifully placed. Zombs finds 1. Still waiting for the Empress. Well, actually, it's not going to come through because the Empress falls. So now the retake has to be straightforward. Dapper finds a second. He's going to get more than that, and we're going to see overtime. Sentinels hanging on. We'll see you in round 25. Well, comes through to deny visibility, but the timing could still be favorable. Sick pushes through, finds 1. He's going to grab a second. The spike is still in hand and making its way forward, but NRG are down numbers. Andrew with the quick plan. Tens able to respond to Tex. It's all up to these last 2 NRG members on the site itself. And the retake could really just overwhelm. They could go 2-2. They know they've got Dap stuck in a corner. It's just down to Android. Clean first kill. Avoids the sniper of the second, but needs to choose where he's going to take his next battle. Not going to get the win. Zombs clutches things up, and Sentinels. But Daps cannot make use out of it. Now the hit. He's got to respond to the pressure up close and personal. Zombs gets turned around, but it's going to be Shazam for one elimination. They know that EU's stuck in the back. The rest of the defense starting to rotate forward. Sick making his play into the dark cover. EU takes the win. Just down the Dapper. 1v3. Finds the first, backs away. No time to get the spike down. And well, there will not be enough time for him to capitalize on the kills either.
Why will slow things down. Gravity well as well. I mean, look at the gravity well. It's completely ruined the push. Dapper's got the 2 kills via the cage, and that might be enough. Just Dapp's alive. 1 versus 4.
No need for more defensive members, they say, or maybe there will be. Daps is able to clean up on 2. This would be a 1v4. He's got 11 HP and will have the spike post plant to play off of. Cage will go down immediately, just trying to make sure that he can clear some space towards his right. The retake on the way. Sees the first. Zombs quick on the trigger. Responsible for multiple angles. 10's dashing forward, trying to catch some information. The hit for B main, not there yet. 6 gonna help try to clear. Finds the first. Does not turn around though. EU good for a double. Not more beyond that. But androids come through to keep the middle of the map safe, which means that Sentinels are largely just gonna have to try to work their way through B main. First op shot, just a bit wide from finding any kills. Second peek, gonna be on favor for Dapper. Now over the top, 2v2 situation. The spike is not on site though. And how about the call? Shazam's gonna be re-wrapping over through mid.
Yeah, but Dapper's stuck. Oh, he can't get out of the situation. 4 HP cleaned up by Android. And Android and EU have probably saved the round here for NRG. Big risk by Tex to take the operator into this round. I mean, he's got no armor and only 1 orb to try and heal or dismiss. No layers. Misses the only shot he took. Now 1 versus 2, 30 HP for Shazam, but he does have a recon. He will need to find that first kill instantly and hope he doesn't get shot because he is 1 shot away.
Quickly coming. He's going to find the first for the win. No! Android denies on 22 HP. Stops throwing shoulders at the wrong time, but nobody checks for Zombs. First blood good. Android looking for the response. Curveball coming through. Tries to deny. Zombs still alive, but runs out of ammunition. The trades go pinstripe in the kill feed, and it leaves EU 1v3, but only 10 HP. No spike. 10's watching the angle. There's the shoulder. Baits out the shots. Shazam cleans things up, and we stay all defense through OT.
Yeah, star or no star, Zombs is going to be there. He can't believe his luck. It's just a player walking to his crosshair like that.
Maybe for NRG's defense. And they do actually technically have EU on the site by himself. Defense quickly try to rotate. An android from behind has found 1. Aldrone scouting on information. EU good, but only for a single. Som now from the front needs to keep their life. 3v3 situation, spike being planted. Android gonna see some intel. 10's peeking, misses, tag down low. Android for the first. Looking for more beyond that. Blazewall comes out. That will capitalize on a kill. And no chance for Zombs. Send it back. Another OT coming up. Has not moved. Sees nobody up top. Here's the footsteps. Whip misses the shot. Now NRG moving quickly. They find first blood. Som trying to teleport onto the site itself, but denied. Zom's trying to hold, and it's just going to be Sick who's required. 3 for Sick. He's been so good in the tournament. Comes through massive once more. Run it back will be spent. EU now absolutely revealed. Decent shock dart, though. Maybe an opportunity for him to push back some of these defenders and give him a realistic look at trying to get this 1v4 off the ground.
EU versus the world here. Yeah, I mean, he's got way too many players on the central side of things. Give it to Sick. He's got 4 kills to front, which means I believe...
And he's going to have to go through 2 Sentinels members that are playing through A long. Android from tree. Nothing to see. Tex falls. Sentinels, 5v3 situation. Android on the way in. Trying to find the first. Is able to connect, but still falls. 2v4 situation. Daps for now. The last player. Not going to find it. Sentinels take it in our last OT. They make it into the grand finals in 2 maps.
32 rounds, I think that was.